Cheers and welcome to Bitter Reality Brewing. Drew's here.
Hey.
Free beer.
Yep.
And guess what the taste test is? I don't know. What are we taste testing?
The Rice Krispie.
We're doing the Rice Krispie and the Rice Krispie treat. I know I've brewed this beer before, but I've had so much demand. It's insane. So I'm brewing it to give it away on Halloween with the pumpkin ale or lager. This is a Rice Krispie treat and Rice Krispie lager. I'm giving away the Rice Krispie treat lager during Halloween. And then we got over here on another video you'll have to check out a dunkel that becomes a carrot cake brown lager. I did all lagers.
All lagers.
Yeah, they're smoother. They're smoother. And how do I get the Rice Krispie treat? Flavor, that's the key. Now, if you're doing ales, Amaretti is your go-to. Amaretti is awesome as a back sweetener. So you back flavor it, barely get any sweetness. You used artesian, all natural. You get some amazing flavors. Problem with the lager, this is why Drew's here the day before Halloween, it'll start fermenting out. And usually within 2 weeks, you'll lose most of the flavor because it ferments out all that sugar and it just leaves a very minor amount of flavor. And you'd have to use a lot of this, let the sugar ferment out to get any flavoring out of this without, it's an issue. And an ale, I think we went like 6 months one time with an ale because it was so cold, it didn't re-ferment, the flavor stayed. I think that was our Red Velvet Porter or one of those. So yeah, I back sweeten with half an ounce per gallon. I brewed the 5 gallon. You need to check that video out on, I don't even remember what system I used, needless to say. You can go check that out. But after I brewed that, I then took it and I took off 1 gallon, put it in a iGulu keg, dropped in half an ounce, exactly, half an ounce. We tried that last year. We did an ounce, it was too much. Half an ounce was perfect. And that's what we did. So it'll seem like nothing to you and it'll seem like a full couple minutes to us, but we're gonna pour the beers and we'll be right back. Almost forgot. Yeah, if you brew beer in regular 5 gallon kegs and you have beer in an iGulu, or you want to move some beer to iGulu to make it easier to serve for friends and family so they can help themselves, which is what I'm doing. Look at that. That connection is for the iGulu kegs. And guess what? Ball lock keg. Yeah. So I made a jumper to transfer beer from a regular keg to the iGulu. Now you can go either direction, but yeah. Now you gotta remember to take this side off first or you're gonna spray beer this way. But that's just kind of an issue. And what did I use? I used a regular EVA barrier hose. You can use 8mm, 4 or 5mm inside. I tried both. I couldn't get either one any further over that tip, but it's on there. It's not coming off anytime soon, so I'm good. Let me pour the beer. And we're back. Yeah, if you notice, the Rice Krispie one's on the right. It's been a haze, just a bit. Just a bit. And might be because of the flavoring, it might be because I just blended it in and I'm stirring the keg like this, which is why I got a little bit more foam, and Drew got a little less foam. Yeah, I was messing things up. So first we're gonna taste the Rice Krispie, and yes, it was brewed with Rice Krispies, Rice Krispie lager. I've been drinking this for a couple days now. Oh, dude, I'm enjoying it. I gotta tell you, I know I haven't had the Rice Krispie treat because I just made it, but the Rice Krispie lager, I'm telling you, I'm impressed.
Last time, so
I think it did better this time.
It smells good. It smells solid.
And this is Pilsner Malt with rice, flaked rice, which is what I called that, even though it really wasn't flaked rice, it's Rice Krispies. And then I did 3 pounds of rice extract syrup. And I'll make sure I leave links down below, but that stuff I had to get from MoreBeer. It's the only place I've found it so far. And then I used Warrior, which was a different hop. It was just for bittering, just to balance everything. It's like 21 IBUs. And then I used the Mexican lager yeast I used last time from White Labs 940. But solid, light.
It's light, it's crisp. It has a little bit more bitter than I was expecting on it. But you also get that nice rice flavor at the end. It's good.
Sitting at about 7.1%. Super smooth. Drinks really, really smooth.
Yeah.
I could do this again just as my brew. We started doing kombucha in here, and for some reason I've got gnats.
Yeah.
Because I can smell the vinegary smell from kombucha, and it's driving me nuts. So, here we go. Moving on to the Rice Krispie treat, which I have not had in whatever it was, like a year, whenever I brewed it last.
Yeah, you know what, a year ago.
Okay, I got my smell.
Yeah. It's like marshmallow.
And that's what it is. It's Amaretti.
Marshmallow.
And that's it. It's toasted marshmallow. And if you read it, it's toasted marshmallow with sugar. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Rice Krispie treat. Honestly,
You could even use a little bit less, I feel like.
a tad less. I like this better. I just do. This is nice. This is a nice little like specialty beer to try. I even do that when we buy crazy beers. We'll
Wrong
have
pipe.
Wrong pipe. We'll have one. He's all choked up. He likes it so much. But I'll try one. I'll enjoy it. But I won't buy like a whole 4 or 6 pack unless it's really exotic and I want to try all the different ones like I did with the Boulevard.
Yeah.
But if it's just a one-off, I'm going to buy just one because it's creme brulee from, I can't remember who brews that. Yeah, it's great, but it's too sweet. It's too sweet. So I have one, I sip it, I'm done for like 2 years, 3 years. Yeah, this is nice though.
Again, just like I said last time, I think. Very interesting beer. It's a nice little like dessert.
Yeah. The key is it smells like Rice Krispie treat. It tastes like Rice Krispie treat, but it's not overly sweet.
Yeah.
It's got a mild sweetness to it. Very
It's
mild.
not too much at all.
So, okay, we're gonna move on to the next. That's right, we got some more beers for taste testing. Don't forget, like, subscribe, keep sharing. Appreciate you. And I know this is gonna come out after Halloween, but hopefully you had a nice, safe, and happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Cheers.